Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story before I get into this video, you know what I'm saying? So one day I was sitting on my couch and I was really thinking, what's the NBA gonna evolve to? Because you know, nowadays motherfuckers are taking threes out of their damn ass. They weren't doing that back in the day. So I was thinking, I was like, what is the NBA gonna be like in 5 years? What is it gonna be like in like 3 years, 2 years? And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I can't think of anything because I don't even know what the NBA is gonna look like next year. I got the big brain idea. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make this a whole entire video. I'm gonna be bringing you guys NBA predictions for the rest of the season. I'm about to try to go perfect in this video. I'm talking 6 for 6. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into the content. We're gonna start off slight. We're gonna start off, you know, on the easier side. I said right here, I think the Nuggets and the Grizzlies will meet in the Western Conference Finals. This man, Ja Morant, straight up told Malika Andrews, I'm fine in the West. So he don't give a damn about the Suns. He don't give a damn about the Warriors. He don't give a damn about the Nuggets or the Pels. I personally do believe that the Grizzlies really do have an actual chance of going to the Western Conference Finals this year. They're polished as a young team, which you don't really see in the NBA as much. And not to mention, Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr. are all finally healthy. Desmond Bane's been shooting lights out with the ball. Ja Morant has been a superstar this season, and Jaren Jackson Jr. is literally making his case for Defensive Player of the Year, and I think as of right now, he's #1 in the ladder. And you want to know something else that irritates me? At the beginning of the season, I had this team as the 8th seed because I thought them losing Kyle Anderson, them losing D'Anthony Melton off their bench was going to be a really, really big hit, right? Turns out that that's not the case, and that's not going to be the case. The year before that, they lost Jonas Valanciunas, and I thought that they were going to be a play-in team. And turns out they were a 2nd seed. So it's like every time I say the Grizzlies are going to be bad, it's not the case ever. So, you know, I'm done betting against the Grizzlies. I don't even know why I bet against the Grizzlies, considering Ja Morant's like one of my favorite players in the whole entire league. Now I'm betting on the Grizzlies. Watch them and the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, if this does happen, the Nuggets will win in 6. Book that. Shout out to Motown Note, man. As for the Denver Nuggets, we already know. I've already made this prediction. I've already made a video. I've already told you guys multiple times that I do believe that this Nuggets team will go to the Western Conference Finals, possibly even the NBA Championship. It's going to happen. So the next prediction that I have is that the Golden State Warriors and the Atlanta Hawks are going to have a Boston Celtics type turnaround on their season. I mean, it's simple for the Atlanta Hawks. As of right now, they are cooking, bro. I think they're like 4-1 in their last 5 games. That's a really, really good step to where they were. DeJounte Murray and Trae Young actually look like they're clicking like what they were back at the beginning of the season. Because if you guys don't remember, like the first month of the season, DeJounte Murray and Trae Young were both all-stars in my eyes. They were both all-stars and they were both playing off each other very well. And I was actually on record on this channel basically saying this team is going to be good and we know that they can work together. And then they just completely stopped. They just stopped doing whatever the hell was working. And now all of a sudden they just start losing games. You know, they're a 500 team. But now they're starting to pick it up. And I really do think that this Atlanta Hawks team can, you know, turn around their season. Just like how they had a second half turnaround in the 2021 season when they fired Lord Pierce and brought in Nate McMillan. And I'm actually going to be talking about Nate McMillan here in this video. I think you guys know what it is, so stay tuned. As for the Golden State Warriors, it's a little weird because we're literally talking about the defending champions. They literally just won a championship, but they can't win on the goddamn road. I just don't understand. But ever since the second half of the season, they got Curry back, they got Andrew Wiggins back, and they actually stayed afloat when both of them were out. I mean, when Curry was out, everyone went into fucking turmoil. They're like, this Warriors team is not even going to make the playoffs. They might even fuck around and be like at the bottom of the Western Conference. But they held it down 6-5. It's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's better than having 3 wins and then fucking 8 losses. You know what I'm saying? But Curry's back now. Wiggins is back now, and they just had one of their best road wins of the season in front of the largest crowd in NBA history. I think it was around like 63,000 or something like that in Alamodome. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm talking about though. But yeah, they made work of the San Antonio Spurs, and I know it's the San Antonio Spurs. They're really, really bad. They were like 13-29 at the time. They're not a good team. Blah 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 blah. This, that, and the third. But maybe that can shake some confidence in the Warriors team. Maybe it will. I don't know. And they just got another road win. I think it was against the Washington Wizards, but they're 2-1 in the games where Curry is finally back. So hopefully they can get back on track. But I want to talk about Nate McMillan for a second, because I do believe that the Atlanta Hawks will fire Nate McMillan. Yes, I do believe that that will happen. Here's how I think the Atlanta Hawks season will go. I really do believe that they're going to have a better second half than how their first half went. I think that they are actually still going to make the playoffs. I don't know if they're going to be in the play-in or they're actually going to make the 6th seed. It doesn't matter to me. I think that the Atlanta Hawks will make the playoffs again. However, I think that they will have a first-round exit, and that will be, what's that saying? The straw that breaks the camel's back. They're going to fire Nate McMillan, and they are going to bring in Mike D'Antoni. I'm not good at doing predictions, bro, so I'm not really feeling good about this one. Hopefully it happens, though. You know what I'm saying? I think Mike D'Antoni will be able to unlock Trae Young like nobody else can. There's just so much more potential that you can unlock with Trae Young and DeJounte Murray on the court, bro. It's obvious. It's obvious. Just make the move. Get him out. And trade John Collins. That's another prediction. I'm adding that in the video right now. At the trade deadline, John Collins is getting fucking moved. Finally. It's about 5 years overdue at this point. The next one is a homer pick, ladies and gentlemen. You see that guy behind me? You see that jersey behind me? Yeah, that's your defensive player of the year this year, because I believe that the Boston Celtics will end with a top 3 defense, and it'll be because of Robert Williams. And in result, he is going to be rewarded with the defensive player of the year award. I'm sorry, Jaren Jackson Jr. I gotta hop off the train because I gotta hop on Robert Williams. Pause. Oh, no. I gotta leave after that one. Let me give... Wow. Pause on that shit. The last prediction that I got, I genuinely do feel like in these playoffs that we're about to get this season, I do think there's going to be more upsets than we're used to seeing. You know what I'm saying? We don't really see upsets in the playoffs. If you see a 1 and 8 seed, it's pretty much the first seed's going to win, the second seed's going to win, third seed's going to win, and fourth seed's going to win. That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now we're starting to see more parity in the NBA, and I feel like that's going to result in more parity in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this season is going to be more matchup based. Like, I genuinely don't think, like, let me go up here. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, so this is what the Eastern Conference looks like right now. You got the 1 and 8 seed, the Indiana Pacers, and the Boston Celtics. That's going to be a really, really good series. And I do believe that the Pacers shat on the Boston Celtics at the beginning of the season. So this, you never know. It could go either way. Okay, it's not going to go either way. But 2 and 7 right now, that would be the Miami Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks. And throughout the past, like, 3 seasons, we have gotten this matchup twice. The Milwaukee Bucks have won one, and the Miami Heat have won one. So now this right here would be the tiebreaker. I do believe that this right here can be a matchup nightmare for the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo, considering that the man is shooting like ass when it comes to jump shooting, bro. When it comes to him outside of the paint, he's not hitting his shots this season. So this could be intriguing. So can this one right here. Okay, I don't really know if this one is as intriguing as 2 and 7, but it could be a good matchup, you know what I'm saying? And especially this one right here, the 4 and 5, the Nets versus the Cavaliers. I do believe that if the Cavaliers continue doing what they're doing this season, they are going to be a matchup nightmare. They're going to be a matchup nightmare for every single team in the East. I just hope that they don't fall to 8, because I don't want to play them in the first round. I'm going to be honest. I would rather play the Indiana Pacers, trust me. Then you also got teams on the outskirts, like the Chicago Bulls or the Toronto Raptors. Okay, I don't really think the Toronto Raptors are going to make the playoffs this season, nor do I think the Chicago Bulls are going to make it. But I really do think it's between these 9 teams for playoff spots. And these 2 teams are that on the outside looking in, but could possibly get in. You know what I'm saying? I think this playoffs is going to be good. Like, look at the Western Conference right here. 1 and 8. That's going to be a good matchup. I love watching the Utah Jazz this season, bro. They are so damn fun to watch. And look at this. The Memphis Grizzlies versus the Los Angeles Clippers in the first round of the playoffs. You mean to tell me that that is not going to go to 6 or 7 games? Come on now. Come on now. If the season ended right now, that would be the most watched playoff series in my eyes. Look at this. Golden State Warriors versus the Pelicans in the first round. The Mavericks versus the Kings in the first round. Dude, I'm telling you right now, anything can happen. Man, the Rockets have been so disappointing. Let me know if you guys want to see a Rockets video. I don't really think anyone here wants to see a damn Rockets video, bro. I'm about to hop off their ship because they're really, really hard to watch. They're so hard to watch, man. I actually feel really confident with the predictions I made in this video. Let me know if you guys have any predictions in the comments below. I actually want to make a damn video with me reacting to your guys' hot takes, but I don't really know if many people are gonna want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Let me know. Let me know though. I'll see you guys later. I'm out this bit. Peace.